Hello there, good people. Good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Time is around almost reaching 10 p.m. here. Kind of breezy, you can say humid night, but very enjoyable. I enjoyed my walk. And to my surprise, I received something just a couple of hours back, 2 hours back. And this is something I was waiting for. I did not expect to get here so fast. So I will have to, I cannot contain my excitement. So this new baby from Armaf is in my hands. So I want to talk about this. This is Club de Nuit's latest release. I don't know how to say this. Precious, I think in French. And this is the latest release, 55 ml version of new CDNIM. And this is, people are awaiting, for this fragrance everywhere, all over the world, because Club de Nuit Intense Man is such a fragrance from Armaf, their best-selling perfume. This DNA, they have released God knows how many, so many flankers. And I tried to review every single one of them, maybe except I missed one limited edition, but apart from that, I covered everything. So CDNIM is one of my legacy on my channel. So I just want to do this is initial impression solely. Performance, everything update I'll do in future. But I noticed not much sound on this or word on this on YouTube. Perhaps there are, I don't know. But when I searched, did not find any. But to everybody's good news, I saw brother Nixon Diaz, Smelly Cat channel from Dubai. He is also owning this. I'm pretty sure he's going to release his review. So I will be waiting eagerly. But I want to do exclusive on this, just initial impression, how it, how this is. And someone asked me, is it worthy of getting if you already have CDNIM limited edition? We'll see. So first of all, big thanks to, I would like to say thanks to Masud bhai, Mr. Masud. He is owner of Perfume Center. They have sent me 3 fragrances. I asked for 2, but this is the one he knocked me personally and said, would you like to review it? And I did not know if this was here. So yeah, I got the Polo Red Intense. That was I'm looking for 7 years. He got me that bottle, and I got Bogart Story Green as a backup. It's very hard to find nowadays. And then he gave me this one. So they were all like sent to me very quickly, and I made the payment. I just could not, hold my excitement. Even I got nice little mug, nice little gift from Perfume Center. Thank you so much. Means a lot. So let's see. I feel very happy when some of our brothers who have pages, and so I'm sorry, I'm going to talk a little bit more. If this turns out 20 minutes, no regrets. So you have to bear with me today. I'm very excited. So, sometimes I have brothers from Fragrantica, Bangladesh, USB, MMC, luxury perfumes, Star World. Many times they bring fragrances before anybody else. Sometimes I did review on certain fragrances like before anybody else. That was like totally, maybe you can say exclusive, right? So thanks to all our great brothers. Okay. So here you go. First of all, I did not know the bottle size. It is 55 ml, and I think this fragrance is I don't know, perfumes from this. I did not see the concentration, but the packaging is kind of a lot. Yeah, it's Extrait De Parfum. Okay, here you go, one by one. When I received this, I did not know what to expect. I did not know the bottle size, so when I received it, it was 55 ml. So this is the first thing you get. Okay, and it's wrapped with plastic. I threw it away, but I spent 7 minutes trying to open this. I could not find any way to open this. I thought it would open from here. No, I thought it would open from here, slide sideways, nothing. And then I saw like, here there's like a little bit of a dent. So I was trying to pull it off. Then I was scared if I'll tear it. So it is like this. It opens from this side. Yeah, it opens from here. I don't want to open it. It takes a lot of effort to put it back. So this box is not a good touch. Okay, very difficult. You see all the information. Looks nice. Armaf does over the top, like even I saw the Armaf Club de Nuit Intense Oud. That one was way over the top just for the bottle, so much presentation, but looks nice if you pay a lot of money. So 55 ml, I am pretty sure the price is not cheap. Okay, I'll tell you the price. It is from $55 to $60 per 55 ml. Their most expensive release yet, because they have previously released the version. I'll show you. It's sort of like gonna be a blog. This limited edition I bought for the very first time, and I think they said this is limited edition. They released another special edition or something. I did not have that. So this was 105 ml or something. This costed more money, and this was my most favorite, from the whole line. Most sophisticated, nice smelling, polished, and the more beast mode. Came with a beautiful box, but this was 105 ml. So usual, like if you see usual, I think this is my 2016, the very first bottle of UAE. Let me show you. The silver spray. This is the gold. No one can find this anymore. This is the smoky, little bit dirty, earthy opening, and this is the hard to find one, UAE version. Then I did have older version, 2000, I think 19, maybe 1 or 2 sprays left of France. These are my first 2 bottles of CDNIM. See, then after that, they release so many. They have the alcohol-free version, and I have the typical CDNIM, the newer version said at the side. Previous bottles did not have these, any writings at the side. Newer bottles said CDNIM, or rather, yeah, Club New Intense. Then they released the EDP. I have a 200 ml or 150 ml, I don't know, 200. Then I did review Parfum. Then there is also other releases like Urban Elixir, which is a mix of Sauvage and Aventus. And then was the other one. This is one of my other favorite is the Pure Perfume Oil. Bit hard to find. So these are all the things we have. Also, we have what's the other one? I've taken out every single bottle. I couldn't find my alcohol-free version. This was also on the best. Supremacy, not only intense, on the finest. Okay. And then some newer ones you can see. There are many others, Addictive, Hamidi, Active, so Addicted, Intense, and then Tigre. I have one more. They're like endless. Anyway, let's not take those out. You get the point. I love this DNA of these 2 fragrances. So from Aventus line, there is Aventus Cologne, there is Aventus Absolu, Aventus for Her. So you get like these 4 so far I know. And it always, like Aventus was about smoky pineapple. People loved that. Then they made Aventus Cologne. It was more of us, apple, citrus. Then the Absolute, the latest one, 75 ml small bottle, costed $550, which translates to something like almost $800, sort of like $700 to $800 for 100 ml. So very expensive, but very different. That one missed out a little bit on the pineapple, and that one had, I think, notes like bergamot, a little bit of grapes or like juniper, and then some fruitiness, and then mixed with a little bit of spices, and then woody, cinnamon. Perhaps there was this touch of barbershoppy quality. That one you feel like Aventus meets Sauvage Elixir by Dior. So this is the discussion. This is how you have to understand. That is Aventus Absolu. Very different, very interesting. I reviewed from my dear brother, Shadin Shariar Bhai, who lent me his bottle for the very first time in Bangladesh. I was so excited. So I wanted to get that bottle, but that bit expensive. So the second part you get is this beautiful box. I love this box. This one, when you open that previous box, you get this, and it feels very posh. It feels very beautiful, and it gives like sophistication touch all over. Okay, really like this. It's distributed by Sterling Parfums, House of Sterling, and they own a lot of other brands. So when you open it, it is just like a more premium presentation. When you open it, you see this. So there's a cloth, okay, to wipe the bottle. And then if you open this, there is one other thing. Wait, oh man, how do I open this? Wait, yeah, when you take it out, there's another part where the thing covers the bottle. So there's a whole story of Precious. That's the coffin. I'm taking already 8 minutes out, but I described what is Aventus Absolu. So yeah, and then before the bottle, there's another thing. This one, it covers that box, and then you lock it here. This is way too much. You don't need all this. But the ultimate thing is the bottle. I think it's a thing of a beauty, and it came a long way. So this one feels like, back in the time 90s, we had big box TVs. Then came the flat screens, then all these new TVs like a I don't know what you call those. Nowadays, I don't even keep track. This feels like the latest bottle, and it looks very slick. Beautiful bottle design. Really like it. Has this nice locket. Got the cap. It has Armaf written. It's a tiny little bottle. So some of you will be saying, why 55 ml? Because it's Extrait De Parfum. That's why. Let's spray this and talk about it. That's the right on. Yeah, let's do fresh sprays. Couple of sprays. Okay. So here we go. Oh, wow. I love the opening. Let me just say, this is definitely a clone and proper homage to Aventus Absolu. If I had it out, compared side by side. But I remember the smell. This is absolutely beautiful bergamot. And then the notes, let me read out the notes. I saved it from net. The notes say bergamot, lemon, pink pepper, black pepper, pineapple. Oh, it does have pineapple. Pear, caramel. Then heart notes are anise, lily of the valley, jasmine, whitewood, oak moss. Base notes are amber, cedarwood, leather, and NBSP. I don't know what that is. Patchouli, white musk, and vanilla, ambroxan combo. So a lot of notes. So definitely, where Aventus Absolu did not mention any pineapple, this one they did mention the pineapple. But you are greeted with this kind of a nice little polished bergamot or lemon note that is different from CDNIM. So first is the opening. They have evolved over the years. The harsh lemon note, it is gone. But to some people, it may still feel not as polished as Creed. Okay, so opening wise, I think Creed's opening is so much smoother. But this, it's a sweeter candied lemon opening. Then you start getting bergamot and then those other fruits they mentioned and the pineapple. Yeah, it picks out. When you spray it, it's very strong. It projects right away. But I also detect, they don't mention, but I detect a coriander sort of a green opening herbal leafy note, which is giving this fragrance a green opening. So at that point, I'm thinking, yes, someone already asked, brother, is it redundant if I have EDP? No, or limited edition. Even if you have the best from the other whole line, this could be another addition to the collection because this line is prestigious, just like Creed Aventus line. Okay, so yes, this is a new fragrance. Okay, the dry down is definitely that oak moss, the woody cedar, those are there. But at the heart, when that initial blast is gone, I start detecting something like Dior Sauvage Elixir. Okay, that one, I have a clone of, but I never bought Sauvage Elixir. This is Assad by Lattafa, has a similar DNA. So that point, I feel there is a little bit of a lavender in there. Okay, so it gives that classy barbershop, masculine barbershop feel, but it always stays sweeter. It does not really feel backdated or too mature or too, old man scent. This definitely is a very appealing fragrance with a beautiful opening heart. So it does have development. It has more depth. That's what I feel. But this is just initial impression. I'm liking it a lot. I'll give it a proper wear for 1 week or 2 weeks. I will come back to it performance. So far, performance is gonna get better and better. It's if not already better because Extrait De Parfum, Middle Eastern houses, they don't play around unless they really, sometimes they put oud. That was a big no-no for me. I sold them a bottle, Armaf Club de Nuit Intense Oud. That thing had no oud. That was Herba Pura clone, beast mode, but they played with the word oud. They had so much potential. So here in this one, they definitely have put a research and they definitely put a different juice. It's not like last year's Toyota Camry under new badge, same car. Okay, no, this is a new juice, new formulation. When I smell this, is very different. It's very interesting. It smells very high class. Initial lemon blast, 1 minute, it goes away. That will be sharpness. Then it becomes class. If you put 2 through 3 sprays, so good. So how close this is to Aventus Absolu? Very close because the whole nature of Aventus Absolu is present in this, and this is a little bit more fruity. So performance-wise, Creed gave me around 7 hours. That Absolu, I wore it, gave full wearing. It was quite 8.5 to 9 performer. This is gonna be more like a 9 to 10 performer for sure, because you can tell, on the shirt this is gonna hang on, and that's why they put a small bottle. Some of you will say like, isn't it too expensive for what this is? 55, 60 in foreign countries, maybe $100 per 55 mil. But that's where the goal is. If this was sold for cheap, 20 something dollars for 55 mil, no one would buy it, and they'll say it's trash. When people pay a little bit more money, they'll have more respect. This is the psychology. But apart from that, the juice quality is amazing. I'm so impressed by this. So beautiful, perfectly goes with the breeze. I'll enjoy my walking, my dinner. Perfect. Okay, on a rainy day, this is my beautiful. This is a smell a CEO wears. Okay, so yeah, this versus the Creed, definitely value wise, this Creed's Absolu. Last point, if you buy a decant of it, it will cost you about $50 per 5 ml. Do you understand the maths? When $50 per 5 ml, you can buy like a full bottle of CDNIM and almost this one, like a bottle of this for one decant of 5 ml. That's how this is value. So there are differences. About initial impression, I would say about 20% different than the DNA of Aventus Absolu, but they're in the same direction. So yes, answers of your question, different enough, unique juice, yes. Brand new release, yes, it is. Performance wise, the Extrait De Parfum, concentration wise, good, but time will tell. I have another version. I have Lavender by Amin, and this one Zebra, very nice, clean, but sometimes spotty longevity. So this one is going to beat that. So if you have like even Addicted, this is also very good longevity, but push wise not so good. So the best so far, yeah, this one limited edition. This and this, these two are the crown jewel of this line. So even if you have the special edition of this or the Parfum, you can still own this. Okay, you can buy it, but should you buy it for this price? Yes, it is expensive. Conversion rate is 80 something dollars per 100 mil, and that is an expensive Armaf, but they did put quality. So it's up to you. It is, in the end of the day, it's your money, you decide. So I like it. Apart from the bottle size and the pricing, the juice, I like it a lot. This thing, one other thing, it is not really as juicy or just playful like CDNIM, like obvious, like pineapple everywhere. This one also feels like you're wearing something from Dior. As I mentioned, Dior Sauvage Elixir. This one feels little bit like that, but Sauvage Elixir is more stronger. So I will give it more wearing. Performance I'll update, but so far it is thumbs up. I love this fragrance, and it's a collector's pride for me. I continue getting them, and I told you how much I love Aventus DNA. Here's no exception. So Aventus Absolu, yes, this is that with a lot more notes. Okay, is there anything else I forgot? Yeah, try before you buy. Do not blind buy this, because you may be not happy, paying that much money for a small bottle. If you're very critical about fragrance, try it from your friend. Try first, see the dry down, then you decide. So far for me, initial, it's a 10. That's it. I hate that first box, this one, the cheap one. But this box, it's so, if they just gave this, I'll be so happy. Okay, so presentation make for initial impression good. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks once again, Perfume Center, for sending this to me. Hopefully this video will be helpful. I hope you skip to the part where I start talking about the perfume itself. Take care, have a nice day. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.